Hello. If you're unaware, I have taken on the insane challenge of trying to beat every single PlayStation 2 game to ever exist. And recently, I have beaten yet another 25 PS2 games. So we're doing a tier list, starting off with Sitting Ducks, which I didn't know at the time is actually a TV show that I've never heard of. I just randomly stumbled upon this game and I wanted to play it. It was like an okay game. It was sort of like a dumbed down child version of GTA, very light GTA aspects of like being in an open city, driving around doing missions and stuff. It was really nothing special. Really all you kind of did was run around town and do nothing. It was like collecting stuff, went to places in a certain time limit. I don't think it was a bad game, but I don't think it was a good game, so B tier. The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. This one I did know was a show, unlike Sitting Ducks. It's a fantastic show. The game, however, was not what I was expecting. Again, I didn't know this game existed. I saw Billy and Mandy. I was like, oh, I want to play that. Hell yeah. Billy and Mandy. But then I was shocked to see that it's a fighting game, which was unfortunate. I had better expectations for the game, and I'm not really a fighting game person, so it was kind of like whatever. It was nothing special, really. It was a fighting game. You're just going through multiple levels, following a silly little story where you're just beating people up. There was nothing really to it. It was a quick, easy game. Because of the fact that it was a fighting game and it's Billy and Mandy, it could have been a much better game than it was. And I'm not the biggest fighting game fan. I'm putting it in C tier. Are you smarter than a fifth grader? I don't think I need to explain what this one is. It's the game show. You know what it is. I mean, it's just a game show game. It's exactly what you think it is. If you haven't played it, but you've seen another version of the game, it's the same thing. I mean, it's a good game show game. I like the game, but it's like, it's nothing to it. It's just, are you smarter than a fifth grader? B tier. Obviously, it's nothing crazy, but it's not like it's as bad. I mean, yes, they have made a million versions of it. It's Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader. I like trivia. It's fun. Next. The VeggieTales, Larry Boy, and the Bad Apple. This game is based off one of the VeggieTales specials, the Larry Boy and the Bad Apple. This is exactly the same name, where you're defeating temptation as Larry Boy, of course. And it was just a little platformer. You go low at the level, you save all your boys from temptation. It actually wasn't a terrible game for being a VeggieTales game. It's just a platformer, slight puzzle solver, and you have to defeat enemies as well. I mean, yes, it's not the greatest game in the world, but it is geared towards children, so it's a little unfair for me to judge. Not a very creative story since it's one that already exists, and if you've seen other videos, you know that I don't really care for games that are based off a story that exists already. So I'm gonna put it low B tier. Not a terrible game, but nothing too crazy. Crazy Chicken X. This game has no reason to exist at all it is a little arcade shooter. You just pan back and forth in the one single scene, shooting chickens and getting points. That's it. That's literally the entire game. It's just like a little arcade game, but I don't know why it's an entire game. Like it's a full game. It's not like a part of a game. That is the whole game. It's absolutely pointless to exist. If it was like a little compilation of things, that would make more sense, but no. It's just that. I believe it was 2 minutes long. That's the entire gameplay. Absolutely pointless to exist. It's just an arcade shooter. There's no like winning to it. Easy D tier because it's not even a game. Stupid. Next, Manhunt 2. We're getting to a good game. Finally, Manhunt 2, obviously the second one in the Manhunt series. I like Manhunt 2 better than I like Manhunt 1. I think it has a much better story to it, much better gameplay to it. It just feels way better because the first Manhunt didn't really have much of a story and it really heavily focused on the stealth aspect, which is fine. I wasn't the biggest fan. Manhunt 2, it did focus on stealth as well, but there's plenty of moments where you didn't even have to be stealthy. So it was more of a more dynamic game. And plus, like I said, the story is way better. It's not related at all to the first story. It's just another Manhunt game. The story is completely different and it's way better. If you've played it or seen it, it's so much better. I'm not going to put it in S tier, but I will put it in A tier because it's just a good game. Plus the ambience and the music in that game, it's all spooky and creepy. It's very nice. And then the opposite of very nice, speaking of, Hey Pasa Neng. Now this, ladies and gentlemen, is a game I guarantee none of you have ever heard of. It's a Spanish game made by a Spanish comedian from Spanish land. I don't know, maybe Argentina, I don't know, Brazil? Maybe Brazil, he's yellow and green, that might make sense. But all this game is a compilation of minigames. There's weird Tetris, there's a slot machine killing flies. It's just a random game. I guess this comedian comedian was popular enough to warrant making a game for him so they can make some money. It is a stupid, useless game. Realistically, it's just a little mini game collection, nothing special about it whatsoever. Plus it was Spanish, so I didn't understand anything that was going on, but that's not really the game's fault. That's on me for not being Spanish. D tier. Not that the game was really bad, but it's just a mini game collection, and there was only like 5 mini games. Also, it wasn't even like that much. Tekken 4, which arguably is a good game. However, like I said, I'm not a big fighting game fan, so I didn't like it because I don't like fighting games. I don't know why. I'm just terrible at them. My brain just can't comprehend how to do like the combos and blocking and whatnot. Like, I don't know why. I just can't do it. All I end up doing in fighting games is just spamming buttons and seeing what happens. And I can't really fault the game for it because that's just on me. I just don't like fighting games. So unfortunately, I'm not gonna put it in D tier, but I'll put it in C tier, even below Billy and Mandy, because the Billy and Mandy game was more of like a 3D top-down sort of fighting game, which I like better than just the classic 1v1 mano-a-mano fights. So I'm sorry, Tekken fans or fighting game fans, but I just don't like it. Then we have all of the Madden games, 2001 through 12. Unexpectedly, these games are basically the exact same. I know you would have never thought that, but they are. I guess they are got slightly improved from game to game, but realistically, they're the exact same. The only difference between the first few and then the rest of them is the fact that usually on offense, you're able to ask the coach and he suggests a useful play for you, so you don't have to use your brain. But in the first few games, you couldn't do that on defense, but then they added that to defense, so that's way better. So I'm going to separate them versus the games that don't have coach defense picking versus the ones that do. Okay, after my thorough research, I thought it was later on in the Madden series, but only 2001 and 2 don't have the defense pick, but 2003 and onwards do. So what we're gonna do is this. All right, Madden 2001 C tier, 2002 C tier, but above 2001, and then we're gonna load up B tier. Here's the thing with the Madden games. Before I put them all in here, it's playing football. Sorry, American football. Make that clear for all you Europeans out there. If you like sports games, you like it. If you don't, you don't. So that's why I'm gonna put them all in B tier. They do slightly improve them, so they're a little bit better. Oh my god, it expanded. My thing went away. Come back. 2001 and 2002. You can't even read it, but it says they're there. I promise. C tier. 2003 through 12. B tier. Next game, Lego Star Wars the video game. Another great game. I absolutely love Lego. I love Lego video games, especially the Star Wars Lego games, which is kind of funny because I have never seen Star Wars anything. Like, I don't care about Star Wars. But this Lego game, Lego Star Wars, it has to be the best Lego series of all of them. You're killing Star Wars boys, you're collecting money, getting honeys, and you're just a badass. Lightsabers and blasters, droids and Yoda. What's not to love about Lego games, honestly? I mean, yes, like a lot of Lego games are basically the same. They have the same formula to them, but that's why you don't play them all at once. Okay, you play them every once in a while and they're good. Lego Star Wars, A tier. I'm going to leave it below Manhunt 2, but A tier. Next, Battle for Bikini Bottom is already an easy choice. I'm putting it S tier already. The best SpongeBob game of all time. Easily a great platformer, first of all. Second of all, actually a good story to it. Third of all, a very nice format to the game with having to collect golden spatulas and level to level, being able to teleport to all the different areas, unlocking new abilities, doing all the boss fights between them, unlocking more levels. I'm sure you know Battle for Bikini Bottom. You've probably played it. It's overall a fantastic game. I mean, I can't even think of any critiques to the game. It's fantastic. One of the greatest platformers I've ever played. Unironically, easy S tier, not even a choice. Next up, Ratchet and Clank. It's a platformer slash shooter thing. I don't even know proper terms for games. I'm a fantastic professional game reviewer. And again, it's a very good game. There's good story, good platforming. I think I'm gonna put it top of A tier, not quite S tier. It is one of the best series to come out of the PlayStation 2. I think for the first game, it is very iconic, but it's just not quite S tier quality to me. I think there's some parts of the game that I kind of were like meh to it. There is a lot of confusion that I experience with not knowing exactly where to go or what to do at times. So I don't think it was the greatest for the gameplay design, but overall it is a very good game. And there was parts where you need, I don't remember exactly what the tools were at this point, but I needed a tool to get through an area. But to get me the tool I need for that area, I need to go to a different area to get a different tool. And I need a different thing to go to a different area. It was like a whole thing that was kind of like, okay, it's a little bit dumb. So that's why it's still a very good game, but it's A tier. Then second to last game, GTA 3. This game I played for the first time. I never played it at all before or even seen it be played actually. It's GTA. It's pretty much what you expect. In the city, shooting people, running people over, doing random stuff for money, being a criminal. A big part of GTA is a story to it. And this one, there really wasn't much of a story. And I was kind of confused as to what I was doing and why I was doing it for most of the game. I like having a story and having some sort of direction when I play games. And this one, I was just sitting there like kind of confused the whole time I was playing it. It was strange that in this, your character didn't even have a single voice line. And I didn't even know what his name was. It was a lot of questions stuck in my head. The missions themselves were exactly what you expect. Go here, kill this guy, go here, kill that guy, rob this guy, beat this guy up, run away from the police, kill more people. It's a GTA game. And yes, it's one of the earlier ones, so I didn't expect it to be something crazy like super advanced and in-depth like GTA 5. Obviously, I wasn't expecting that from it, but it was kind of disappointing for the first time playing it. I'll put it at the top of B tier because it is better than sitting ducks and Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader, but it was my favorite game. It was kind of whatever. And then the last but not quite least game, Scooby-Doo Night of 100 Frights. It's another platformer made for children. The platforming in this game was fine. There was a usual Scooby-Doo-esque story to it, as it is a Scooby-Doo game, so that makes sense. But there was a big issue with this game being confusion, just a major lack of direction. Another thing similar to the Ratchet and Clank was like, hey, you need this thing. All right, go find it. I need a tool to get through this area, but they didn't even explain to you where this tool could possibly be. It was like, oh no, you can't get through this area. You need this tool. Then you just get sent off into the wilderness to find it. So it was like, okay, thanks. Also, another massive issue in that game is in this game, there's Scooby snacks laying around that kind of count as currency. Throughout the game, there's multiple gates you come across where you need to spend Scooby snacks to get through the gates. And every gate, you needed more and more Scooby snacks to collect. And it was just a ridiculous amount where I think I spent like 3.5 hours total of my time, at least, running around collecting Scooby snacks. That's it. So the game design is not the best. The story was fine, the platforming was fine, but there was major issues of the game that just made me not like it that much. I'm putting it bottom of C tier. So now I have to think, is there anything I'd like to change? I think there is. I don't like seeing Jeff Foxworthy's face in B tier. I'm gonna drop that down to C. Okay, I'm happy with this. Unlike the last tier list video, I don't really have the most diverse games, considering half of them are Madden games. But other than that, the games I have, I think they're where they belong. The only one that I know people won't agree with for a fact is Tekken 4. That being said though, let me know in the comments, do you agree with my tier list? Did I put the majority of them in a good spot? If you enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate it if you leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel, because like I said, I'm trying to beat every single PS2 game. So if you're interested in that and other PS2 content such as this, feel free to subscribe to the channel. I'm close to getting to 500 subscribers, so I would really appreciate it if you did. Nothing else to say. The video is over. Thank you for watching, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.